Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and this is your World Cup Final 2019 match build-up between USA.
How is it the final on Sunday? What?
It's going to look like, we've filmed 2 other videos today, but it's going to look like I've changed my outfit and you haven't.
Because I'm a slob.
Amy doesn't own any of the clothes, but no jokes. Yeah, so USA vs Netherlands on Sunday evening, 4 o'clock kickoff.
Oh, is it an early one?
It's a 4 o'clock kickoff.
I like that.
Lovely.
That means we're not working till like midnight.
Oh, I got home at like 12:30 on Tuesday. Anyway, this doesn't matter.
Anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the finale, the big one, the BGTBO, the big one.
Okay. Yeah, firstly then, USA Netherlands. Is it a final that you would have expected?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Why?
I think Netherlands obviously coming off the back of the Euros last year.
No,
2 years ago, 2017, sorry.
Mhm.
USA coming in as defending champions.
Yeah.
You could not have asked for a better final. I know, like, there's all this talk about England and they should have made it, shouldn't, whatever. They haven't, and Netherlands have got an opportunity to. I think they could upset the USA. And I said in one of the videos earlier, like, there's no better time than now when the USA are looking slightly fragile to knock them off the top spot.
I really need to sneeze. Yeah, I agree. it's really a problem.
It's pollen season.
Yeah. Thinking like back to like the start of the tournament, you would have definitely have said, oh yeah, Netherlands are like well up there, like favourites. And then as the tournament's gone on, like as you've seen and you're thinking, maybe not, maybe not.
I feel like I've just been waiting for that one game for them to really bring it. And they have, they're kind of like England, they go in and out of spells during the games, and potentially if you think, like, they've got world-class front line.
Oh yeah.
Who should be scoring more goals
than they do. They've got a world-class team.
They do.
Every position is filled by someone who is an outstanding player.
Yeah. I just think they've not reached their full potential yet.
No. Some of the team is still quite young, like Medina, although she's very experienced in her playing career, and like what she did with Arsenal last season was amazing. But she's still only 22. She's still got a lot of a career ahead of her and a lot of time for her to improve and get better, and that's the same for a number of their players as well.
Yeah, it's just I was sort of expecting a bit more for them, but if they can get all the way to the final and not play 100%, that shows how good of a team they are. Yeah,
exactly. It shows squad depth and all stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not something I'm surprised about.
No.
The 2 teams in the final. It's just something that, like, asked me 2 weeks ago, and I wouldn't have said Netherlands in the final.
No, yeah.
Whereas, like,
it looks very shaky against Cameroon, especially.
Yeah, but you would have said, yeah, USA get in the final. That's 100%.
I think I did say, like, when we kind of kicked off this whole World Cup coverage stuff, we were always saying Netherlands has a good chance of getting to the final. Yeah. USA more than 100% will probably be in the final. I'm not here saying, yeah, we predicted the whole thing.
we know.
No, but I think everyone kind of thought in the back of their mind that you don't want to come up against Netherlands on the route to the final.
No.
And you didn't want to come up against the USA.
No.
And no matter who they've faced, they've been able to get into the final. It would have been interesting if Netherlands maybe faced Germany before the final stages, because I think that would have been a great battle. But I think both teams deserve to be there. Both teams have won fair and square each time, like, and I can't wait for it. I don't know if you could have called it. I'm not sure. I think you could have called USA, maybe not Netherlands, but I think it's exciting that it's the first final that the Netherlands have ever been in, the first semi-final last night that they've ever been in, or whenever it was. So I think it's just going to be so exciting. Yeah. And I know we're gutted from an England perspective that they're not in the final, but at the same time, Netherlands are a great side, and I for the sake of us, I hope Netherlands go on and win it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll ask majority of England fans and they'll be rooting for Netherlands. I think it's something as well. I think there's so many WSL players in the Netherlands team obviously none of
It's
them.
just a familiar team for us,
Yeah, you
isn't
just
it?
know, like, obviously the USA side are unbelievable, but like you've won it. Do you know what I mean? Like, give it
Yeah.
to someone else this year, like, you know.
But there's those players in the USA side that is potentially their last World Cup,
Yeah.
and they're going to want even more to go out on like a high.
Yeah, exactly. But then I said to you before, didn't I? I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen every single one of them again in 4 years. Like, Carly Lloyd probably wouldn't be, but then would you expect her to be in this squad? Like, she's 36, do you know what I mean?
And she's coming on as the main substitute each time.
Yeah, exactly, and she's still causing havoc for defenders and stuff like that. So, I don't know, it's an exciting game to look forward to.
If this final goes anywhere close to 2015 final, was obviously the
Oh,
Carly
it was
Lloyd hat
amazing.
trick. I think we're in for such a good treat here.
The thing that, like, Netherlands are good at, like, all their games, well, not all of them, majority of their games this tournament, it's still been 0-0 with like 10 minutes to go, and they've like got a goal after like the last couple of minutes and blah blah blah. I don't think they're going to be able to hold USA out for that long.
But the problem Netherlands have had is breaking down the back line. But to be honest with you, USA have looked shaky at the back sometimes. But I think if they're on full game, it's going to be difficult either way. But also the fact that USA come out, they really push up high up the pitch.
Yeah.
You saw them against England that they completely pressed almost even the goalkeeper. They were that high up the pitch. And I think with players as quick as Van der Sanden, as Lieke Martens, as Miedema, and the quality of that, I think there's a danger for USA to push up too high and Van der Sanden gets them on the break, for example. Is it Bernsteinhaus or something like that, the other player, who started ahead of Van der Sanden in the semis?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how USA go about it. Do they stick to their main plan of attack, attack, attack all the time and press up high up the field, or do they realise that no, Netherlands have got some really quick players that we can't afford to take up, and then does that inhibit their game going forwards? It's one because Kelly O'Hara gets to the byline 9 times out of 10, and if Lieke Martens, who plays the same side as her, is bombing down the wing, like it's going to leave a gap at the back.
Can she go back and forth every yeah, that's a good point. But I also think USA probably might have prepared a little bit for that with us.
Yeah.
Because, you know, whoever our two wingers, Paris, Mead, or Duggan, whoever's playing, they're not scared of tracking back either. And winning the ball and bombing forward again. So maybe USA have sort of already got that in their heads a little bit.
I think Netherlands need to look at how England set up against the USA because there were loads and loads of opportunities where their backline was just non-existent, and we were able to cut that ball in, and they couldn't stop it. Yeah. It was the pace of our number 9, Ellen White, 18. You know what I mean? The number 9 position. Yeah. There was many times where Demi Stokes had whipped in the ball and she'd gotten on the end of it for the penalty, for example. So I think that's the area that Netherlands need to exploit when it comes to taking on the USA.
Definitely. So then USA then, what do you think their biggest strength will be in this final?
I think if Megan Rapinoe's fit, I think she starts over Christen Press. Although she was amazing, I just think it's Megan Rapinoe. You need big players for big occasions. Yeah. So I think the main thing for the USA squad is getting the ball to the front three, getting the ball to Alex Morgan, getting the ball up to Tobin Heath to create anything, because she's that sort of player that can. But then also I think Julie Ertz is going to be a massive part of this game. Anchor in the back line. I've noticed she kind of slips in to make a back five sometimes if they're a bit under the cosh.
She does that a lot for their club as well, if you ever watch their games.
It's that constant rotation of, okay, we've changed to attack now, push out into the midfield. Oh, we're back in defence. I drop in as a sort of like a back five, but also then a back three and two wing backs. So their formation changes constantly.
Yeah, I think another player in their midfield that you should give notice to is Rose Lavelle as well.
Definitely, yes.
She was unbelievable against us.
Got a few shots off as well.
Yeah, like she really tested our goalkeeper, and you know she did that lovely little dummy for Kelly O'Hara to get their first goal. And she's only young as well. I think she's only like I want to say she's early 20s. She's no older than 24, I don't think. Like she broke into the squad like a couple, maybe like 2 years ago now. I'm not sure. But first World Cup, like, and like she's done brilliantly, and like she was one person we picked out during the game on Tuesday night that we were like, oh, she's gonna score, she's gonna score. She didn't, but you know, I think
She looked lively.
She looked lively, so I think if her, Juliet, can dominate that midfield, then USA have got the game all day long.
Definitely.
But yeah, what would you go for a score prediction?
Score prediction.
A score prediction.
I'm
So
gonna
hard.
go 1-1 in normal play, 90
Okay.
minutes, and then I hate to say it, but I think USA will nick a goal in extra time to make it 2-1.
Okay, I'm gonna say USA.
Imagine if it goes to penalties.
I don't think it'll get that far.
Too good of a front line on both sides.
I don't think it'll get that far. I'm gonna go 3-2 USA in 90 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
optimistic.
I hope
Love
I
that.
hope it's that exciting. I hope it's like the last final, because it makes for good TV. And
I know. I think this is
hopefully-
going to break a few records viewing wise.
Hopefully it reaches, like, you know, Tuesday night got 11.7 million, was it? So hopefully England's game on Saturday, as well as this World Cup final on Sunday, will
We'll boost
we'll
it.
be going a few million more strong.
I hope so.
Hope so. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Remember to like the video, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you all on Saturday. But what day is it? Well, this will go up on Saturday, so watch out tonight for our match reaction and play ratings videos.
And
for
watch
the England
for our
game.
build-up show for England versus Sweden,
Yes,
which is
definitely.
obviously later on today.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye out for them. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.